Hi guys, it's Sophie. So today I'm going to be filming my September TBR, and I may as well just go ahead and call this like the chunky book TBR. You might be able to see them, but I'm going for really fat books in September for the most part. Partly because I feel like when the weather just starts to turn, when you start getting rain and a chill, I cannot stop myself from just curling up in a ball inside on the blankets and being so happy that it's getting cold. And big books are something that I find really satisfying with that. There are a couple of smaller ones as well that I'm going to put on here, and this isn't like a solid TBR, it's just the things I'm expecting I'm going to be reading, and some things I'd quite like to get to. There's a few that I will definitely be reading, but I'll point those out as we go along. So the first one I may actually finish before September starts, because I'm filming this one a little bit early. It's towards the end of August now. And that one is American Pastoral by Roth. I'm a little bit over halfway through at the moment. It's a fairly small text book, and I am reading this one sort of fairly regularly, so I may finish it beforehand, but if not, I'll definitely be finishing this one off in September. Similar story with Walls Come Tumbling Down by Daniel Rachel. Now I am probably two-thirds of the way through that one, and I'm picking it up in between American Pastoral, so I may finish one but maybe not like the both, but if not, I'll definitely be finishing this one in September. Next on the list is one that's been on the list since January, and believe it or not, I am still very slowly trekking through it. War and Peace, I'm on page 360 of like 1,200-ish, so about a quarter of the way through now. I've been listening to this one as I've been walking places, I've been listening to it as I've been preparing food, I'm putting my makeup in the mornings and just trying to get little bits of it chunked off at a time. I've actually finally got to the first bit of this book that I've enjoyed. I am pleased to say The Old Man on the Train is fantastic writing, and listening to that I was just like, yes, this, like more of this, and I've really enjoyed that sort of 50 pages or so around that so far, so it's boding well, because that genuinely, the sort of rest of that 300 pages I just didn't like, really, to be honest, and I'm glad that like all of my stress about the war side of it has now pissed off along with the boyfriend, so I can actually kind of enjoy that bit of it a bit more as well. So yeah, that is one that I'm probably going to listen to like in tiny chunks. I'm definitely not going to finish it in September. I'm not really stressed as to like how much of it I'm getting to. It's just a case of just keeping going with it and not letting it just sit there forever, and as long as I listen to some each month, I'm not really worried. The next one is one that I have just nibbled my first 20 pages or so into, and is one that I will be focusing on in September, because War and Peace and the other two, the reality is the other two are going to be near finished if not finished. War and Peace is going to be a twiddly little one. 4321 is my book of the month. It's a lovely book. I can't wait to lug it around with me. I really can't. I'm really excited to like take it to coffee shops and be like, ah yes, page 490 or whatever. I find it really satisfying. I love big hardcover books. So yeah, this is going to be probably the main one I'm going to be reading throughout the month. But there are a couple of other ones that are smaller ones that I thought, if I get a bit overwhelmed with those big books, because they're all like 400 plus pages, I have a couple of shorter ones that I thought I could give myself as options. So the first of those is one that I've had a while, and it is What Is Not Yours Is Not Yours by Helen. This is a collection of short stories from her. I've only read one of her books before, but I thought short stories might be quite a nice thing to break up larger books. If I want to, I could just read one short story and then stop. I don't know how many there are in here. And the next one is one that you'll know I'm reading if you watch my 5-star predictions video, and that one is Strange Heart Beating by Goldstone. What are you doing, Foster? Do you have to be murder all the time? I'll take you out for a walk in a minute when I finish. So, Strange Heart Beating by Goldstone. I've been really looking forward to this one. It's a short novel. It's not even 200 pages long, so this could be one that I could finish in a day, again if I feel like I'm getting like bogged down by the others. The font is fairly large and there's quite a lot of white space to each page, so yeah, I think this will be like a little bit of a satisfaction if I get like halfway through 4321 and feeling like it's quite heavy. And the last one I have on my list is another one that I've had for a little bit of time, but just something a little bit different, and I want some non-fiction in there, so I picked up Utopia for Realists by Rutger Bregman. This is one that I bought quite early on in 2016. I bought it along with the Bernie Sanders one, Yeah, so this is one that I've got on my list upstairs to read. It's like kind of political commentary and commentary on society. So yeah, I think that would be like a nice contrast to what I've got so far. So there's quite a lot in there really. It's not many books, but there's a lot of pages. I might tot up the pages and put it somewhere because I feel like it's really going to be loads. Yeah, so I think really I just want to like settle into reading again. I've got a lot of free time at the moment, and I really want to spend lots of it like curled up in blankets reading. I've been doing lots of things that have been really stressful recently, and I kind of just want to give myself September as like a little bit of an introverted period of time for myself. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, those are all the things that I'm hoping to get to next month. Foster will eat them before I have a chance to read them if she's in this mood for the rest of the month. But I'll do my best to try and protect the beautiful Helen Oyeyemi book from her teeth. Yeah, so I'll chat to you guys soon in my next video. Let me know what you're planning on reading next. Let me know if there's anything in there that you really liked, anything you're really interested in, and I'll see you soon. Bye!